Good morning, guys. Today I'm here to review two of my new kukris I got from Kailash Blades. So first of all, I just want to thank you, Andrew at Kailash Blades, for helping me making these two wonderful kukris, and also a big thank you for all the blacksmith uh, out in Nepal. So why don't we get started? So the first one we have here is the historically designed MK1, and the second one is a custom design that Andrew made for me. It is the newly designed Chitlange. So why don't we dive right into it? The first one is the MK1. It has a traditional scabbard, very high quality, nicely built. It has a frog strap for your belt. Also, you can carry it vertically or horizontally. Very nice, thoughtful design. And then there's this thing here, which I don't quite know what it is for. So if some of you guys can enlighten me, leave a comment down below on the comment section. Let me know what that loop thing is for. And why don't we get right to the point? Here it is, guys. The blade is 13 inches long with a blade stock of 7 millimeters. The weight, I believe, is 700 grams. I don't have a scale with me, but on the Kailash website, it is 700 grams. So this is not a light kukri. But guys, I'm telling you, this guy is a beast. When you having this in your hand, you feel like a tough warrior back in World War One, charging enemies in the front line. This handle is thick and beefy. I chose the Indian rosewood. Very high quality. There's a slight crack here. I believe it's because I'm storing it in a hot room, so maybe that's the crack, but no big deal. Wood is very easy to repair. Andrew at Kailash Blade, if you have any tips on repairing crack handles, let me know. But one of the main feature of MK1 is this special red tank design. It's like riveted down, and only MK1 has this kind of design. And another note to feature to take note is MK1 has a very small handle. I have a small size hand, and this handle is quite small. It's just right for me. So if you have bigger hands, you might want to take note. Maybe this handle is too small for you. But for my hand, it's just perfect. Feels thick, hefty, lots of weight up at the front. This thing can chop like a beast. I'm telling you right now. The first day I got it, I took it out to my backyard. I swung it to a stump. It bit this deep into the stump. Look at that belly. Look at how thin that is. And this thing is sharp. Not razor sharp, but sharp enough for machete and axe on heavy wood chopping type of work. I chose the non-polished satin finish, so it's a little bit of rough look, which suits perfectly for this role. The blade stock is from 7 millimeter, carry all the way up to about a 3-4 millimeter tip, so thick enough to do a lot of heavy dirty work. And of course, you're not going to be an idiot trying to pry wood with it, right? After all, it's just a knife. But with reasonable, even a little bit hard heavy duty use, This tip can stand a lot of abuse. Great work, Andrew, and all the blacksmiths out there in Nepal. So that's the MK1. So let's get right into the second blade. Now, a little bit of background story. So this is the Chitlange, okay? So when I first talked to Andrew, I asked him, hey, I really like the Chitlange design, but I want something even lighter and faster. So then I sent him a bunch of photos, and then he told me he'll get back to me in a few days. And long and behold, after a few days, he sent me a sketch of a newly designed Chitlange. And after I saw the sketch, I was like, wow, this thing is a lightsaber. Especially the weight that he quoted me. I couldn't wait to get it on hand. So after a few more months, I know there's a coronavirus going on and Nepal locked down again, but it's okay. I wish everyone's safe. And long and behold, it showed up. Here it is. I'm just gonna tease you guys a little bit. I'm not gonna pull the blade out yet. So same. I got a traditional scabbard. But for Chitlange, they have a special feature, is this center ridge right here, which I think is absolutely beautiful and make it just this much more unique for a special blade like this. Alright, are you guys ready? I'm gonna pull this out. Here it is. Whew. Check out this guy. Wow. When I first got the package, I actually unboxed this one first, and when I pulled it out, I was speechless for like a minute or two. I was just shocked by how beautiful and how good of a work the folks over there at Kailash Blade did. So the blade is 14 inches long. The blade stock is 6 millimeters, and it tapers all the way to a very, very, very fine point of 1 millimeter at the very tip. So this thing is absolutely lighter than a machete, I can say. But at the same time, it's thicker than a machete. And because of the forward curve, the slight forward curve that it has, it just swings and swings. It begs to slice and chop. But please note that this Chitlange is not quite as heavy duty as the MK1 here, so don't go crazy on it. You gotta be reasonable with the tool you have, right? You gotta have the right tool for the right job. This one is designed for hitting soft targets and light branches. So if you take this to the jungle in Southeast Asia, you can definitely use this to clear some vines and clear trails. But check out this blade. Oh my god. I'm scared to touch the edge because I touched it up. It's razor sharp. So on a display right here, I was able to use the sharp maker, the very fine ceramic rod to touch up the edge. And because of how thin this guy is behind the edge, I'm able to get a very, very fine edge. And look at that fuller. Oh my god. Look at that design. Check out that fuller. And I love how they grind the blade. you see they maximized every single inch of the blade to achieve the maximal weight reduction. And this thing is a tip slasher, I'm telling you. So light, so fast. Oh, I think I forgot to tell you guys the weight. This thing is 380 grams, but with a 14 inches blade. I'm sorry guys, it keeps going out of focus. Here we go. 14 inches blade, 380 grams. That's nuts. Thank you, Andrew, for making this dream piece of work for me. I absolutely love it. Again, I chose the rosewood handle, but because this one is, I chose a polished blade, so they also polished the handle for me. Absolutely beautiful work. And of course, because these two are prototypes, so there is some flaws to them, especially this one. I think the butt cap is a little bit slanted compared to the butt of the blade, the tang of the blade. You see, if I align the blade straight, the butt cap is a little bit disaligned, but that's okay. The blade is not warped or anything; it's straight. And actually, because this turns slightly that way, and I'm right-handed, so this spot doesn't bite into my palm of the hand so much. So that could be a new feature. I don't know. Okay, Andrew, what do you think? But anyway, in a traditional handcraft work, of course there will be imperfections, but I can live with that, especially with this beautiful blade right here. So that's my review. I highly recommend you guys buying these two models from Kailash, or in fact any of the models. Kailash did a wonderful job making all their models customizable, especially the handle size. They have small size handle, medium size, large size, which is great for people with me, small hands, right? A lot of times I buy kukris that have super huge handle that I can barely even utilize. So a small option is perfect. And also, another thing that they do is they offer different types of grinds on the blade. So these two, for example, I'm just going to use this. They have what they call a performance grind. So they grind the knife a little bit thinner, a little bit higher on the bevel. But what that achieves is it becomes a super good chopper. It bites deeper into the woods and it chops better. So they have a performance grind, and then they have the standard grind, which is the typical grind that you see on most kukris. They have the secondary bevel just right there, a little bit steeper of an angle. Sorry, not as steep of an angle. So they have a thicker behind the edge, and they also have a heavy duty, which I have not seen one yet, so I can't comment on that. But this performance grind, even on this MK1, I have no doubt this can take a lot of abuse. I'm not worried at all. So I think from now on I'm going to be getting a lot more kukris from them with performance grind. So yeah, that's my review. I hope you guys enjoy it. Highly recommend Kailash Blades. And yeah, I'm looking forward to my second purchase. Thank you. See you guys.